Once upon a time in ancient India, during the time of the Buddha, there lived a young monk named Sati. Sati was known for his dedication to meditation and his quest for enlightenment. However, he had a persistent problem. His mind constantly wandered during meditation. Each day, as Sati sat in deep meditation, his thoughts would drift away like a leaf in the wind. He would find himself thinking about the past, worrying about the future, or getting lost in daydreams. This wandering mind made it difficult for him to attain true peace and insight. Sati was aware of his problem and felt frustrated. He decided to seek guidance from the Buddha, hoping to find a solution. With humility and respect, he approached the Buddha and shared his struggles. The Buddha, with his characteristic compassion, listened to Sati's concerns. He then began to tell Sati a story that held a valuable lesson. In a remote village, the Buddha began. There was a skilled archer who participated in a grand archery competition. The competition was fierce, and the archer found himself facing a challenging target. But he was determined to hit the mark. He pulled back his bowstring, aimed his arrow, and released it. Sati listened intently, curious about the archer's story. The Buddha continued. As the arrow left the bow, it flew towards the target. In that moment, the archer did not look away, did not get lost in other thoughts, and did not worry about whether he would hit or miss the target. He remained fully focused on the flight of the arrow. Sati contemplated the story, and the Buddha asked, "Sati, just as the archer remained focused on the arrow's flight, you must learn to concentrate your mind during meditation. When thoughts arise, do not get carried away by them. Acknowledge them and let them pass like clouds in the sky. Bring your attention back to your breath or your chosen point of focus." Sati understood the profound wisdom in the Buddha's story. He realized that to control his wandering thoughts during meditation, he needed to cultivate mindfulness and concentration. With renewed determination, he returned to his meditation practice, applying the Buddha's guidance. Over time, Sati's mind became less restless, and he achieved greater inner peace and clarity. His meditation practice deepened, and he eventually attained the enlightenment he had been seeking. This story teaches us that, like the archer who focused on the arrow's flight, we can control our wandering thoughts through mindfulness and concentration. By acknowledging our thoughts without attachment and returning our focus to the present moment, we can find greater peace and insight in our own lives, just as Sati did on his path to enlightenment.